Alright, put the name of it in Casa Crochet.
Cool, I'll keep that in mind.
Hey, the stream started.
Yes, it did. It's 10 o'clock. Alright, I tweeted that stream. Now we're going to link the stream in all the chats. Because what else would you do? Live streams.
Wow, Angel of Speed living up to their name.
He's pretty fast. Hope he's fast in real life too. Otherwise, I might be a little disappointed. Or he drives a really fast car. Who's the guy to your right? Hey, everybody, this is Concert Cruiser.
What's up, guys?
He's over here because he's visiting the parks in Orlando, and we have a house nearby.
Yeah, and plus these guys are still friends.
Yeah. What's that? Yeah, that's video games. Posting streams everywhere. I hope you guys don't mind. I'm using the first few minutes of my stream to eat the rest of my dinner because I had to work my second job today and only came home around like 9:30. And this stream starts at 10, so I just didn't have a lot of time to eat and get everything done. But here we are. I'm eating goulash that Bronny made. It's pretty good.
We should have renamed this to Chaos and Chow Time.
I just find this glasses.
Actually, you know what? That would be a good stream name if you ever started doing mukbangs.
What was the name?
Chaos and Chow Time.
It's not alliterative enough. You gotta like Chaos and Croissants. That's a good one because it starts with the cra.
Well,
Chaos and Crunch.
by that logic, Chaos and Controllers isn't as alliterative either.
It was the best I could come up with.
I know. But Chaos and Croissants only works if you eat croissants every time. Chaos and Chow Time works all the time.
What about Chaos and Crunch?
Only works if you're eating crunchy stuff.
Damn it. What
And besides, it still fits the 2-syllable. Crochet, Chow Time.
What workshop? What works?
All right, this is exactly where I like to be. Out of frame.
Dress.
You subjugate your stream to my hideousness.
Just a minute, said you were perfect.
Yeah, but that was a minute ago when I was perfect. Now I'm no longer perfect. You missed your opportunity. Have a cold
Beer.
on your thigh.
Because you the first few minutes of the stream to finish this food you made.
Yeah.
Charles, I would really hope that Bronny already heard what happened to Heather yesterday, considering they live together.
The freaking pizza thing.
Yeah, the pizza.
Let's leave that in the past. I've done everything I could. I ran their name through the mud because what the hell? A lot of things.
Hey, Heather, you should tilt your webcam down just slightly. You've got an awful lot of headroom, and it's driving the photographer just a little bit batty.
A little bit? Yeah, I did just, like, swing it erratically a minute ago to showcase you, so I gotta fix it.
Ooh.
Nice.
Heather, where'd you get the Darkrai shirt?
This, GameStop.
She's had that for years.
Well, I don't wear it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really cool shirt, though.
It is. Speaking of Darkrai, have you picked up the Gen 4 Pokemon games yet? Or the Gen 4 remakes, I should say.
Oh, of course not. Don't got the cash right now. I hope to.
Yeah, fix that for her.
I'll sell her cat foot pics. Knife, come here and let me take a picture of your feet. You're gonna put that on Feet Finder.
Do you think you'll get a new car?
I
actually already have, like, a point. Because there's a... I'll tell you about that later. It's actually a family thing. Anyways, time for crochet. This is Celestia's body. Why does she look like a damn giraffe? Because that's what Edits Coon asked for. Edits Coon, my friend who's been on the stream a few times, is actually the one who's going to buy Celestia off of me. And when I said, hey, is this neck long enough? He goes like, longer! And I'm like, what? He goes, longer!
Yep, today's been a pretty busy day.
You know, on the plus side, this doll is really great for strangling. If you're ever just mad at the authority, just be like, oh yeah, Celestia, you say I have to pay taxes? How about I pay taxes with your in?
Well, you know what? At my hospital, we actually but sell these plush dolls that are meant for you to throw against the wall when you get pissed off.
Oh my god.
It's hilarious.
It's a high seller.
I have just one question for Princess Celestia.
What is it?
Do you like bananas?
Yes, she likes bananas.
Do you like this banana?
Hot.
It's a banana.
Waiting for stream to catch up.
It's a banana.
Believe him.
Ah, the glowy banana.
Indeed.
Cruiser, now is not the time for TikTok.
It's not TikTok, it's Kitty.
That's even worse.
No, it's not. In fact, it's better. Tonight I'm drinking Stella Rosa wine, blueberry, in my unicorn chocolate.
I'm drinking rum and Red Bull.
I'm gonna be taking a piss.
Yeah, that's for the best.
Move your
I'm drinking water out of my new water bottle from LGTstore.com.
It's kind of warm in.
Well, oh yeah, I don't have the fan on. Just turn it on.
Heather, I ate too much today. My stomach, it jiggles. I am officially Santa Claus.
Okay, just the right amount.
You had sandwiches?
2 sandwiches, I guess. That's the sandwich you just made me. My breakfast sandwich.
Yep.
Then I had pancake. Then I had your goulash. Probably too many carbs.
Way too many. Oh, excuse me, I'm a little gassy.
Well, honestly, it helped your food because freaking the shift tonight was just a slog. I was more tired than I realized.
Mm.
And it was, I was just on my feet. My feet are killing me rough there. No,
I just thought of a really mean joke when Brody said the thing about being Santa.
I'm not trying to. What? Tell me the joke.
It's the meme format where the kid's sitting on Santa's lap and says, "So, kid, what do you want for Christmas?" "I want a dragon." No, be realistic. I want Brody Bug to have a consistent upload schedule. So what color did you want your dragon?
Anger. Gosh darn.
Actually, it applies to me too. I want Emerald Spencer to have a consistent upload schedule.
I need to have a consistent upload schedule. I hate it. Like I just need to be able to quit my 9 to 5 so I can just upload. Hey, what's up?
Santa!
See, that was my reaction, dude. I think he literally said, as you guys, like, move your feet, lose your seat.
Yep, that's what I did.
Oh, you know what? Actually, on the topic of my upload schedule, I have some exciting news. I finally got an email back about the RMA of my RAM sticks, so I should have a working computer again by the end of the week.
Oh,
Nice.
thank God. You've been dealing with that for a little too long.
Indeed.
I found
So
this-
hopefully my uploads will resume by December 1st.
Zepsai not a lizard this time. Or at least let it be a dead lizard.
Yeah.
God, I had to deal with that earlier this week. She's been finding lizards around the house.
Oh, I remember when my cats would bring in dead lizards to me. But I'll never forget though, waking up, stretching, rubbing the sleep out of my eyes. I look down, and I see something about that long lying on my
Snake.
floor. Nope. This was his body, that was its tail. And there's my cat Skeeter sitting behind it all proud.
Like, did a good job.
And I'm like, some people wake up to coughing.
With Night because she has no access to the outside world. We don't let her outside unless it's like to sit on the porch with her. So like I just come into a room and she has a lizard and I'm like, where'd you get that from? I mean, I'm glad you found it, but shit.
That's sport for them.
Yeah, you should have seen her like a couple of weeks ago. She killed a lizard, and then she like sat there and stared at it and meowed at it really loudly and beat it up some more, even though it was already dead. And then picked it up, ran into the laundry room from the family room, so like cleaned to the other side of the house, just sprinting with it, and repeated the process. And then picked it up and ran back to the family room and just repeated this over and over again. Family room, laundry room, laundry room, family room, laundry room, like for an hour before she finally got sick of the thing.
Yeah, and this sequence of events happened again, but when I was only home. Because this happened and he was the only witnesses because I was asleep. And then I'm the only one home at one point because I have to stop here, get some shit, and then go to work. And she's just running back and forth with a lizard in her mouth, and I can't go feed her because she's like, she left it on the freaking floor, and then she's running around. And I'm like, I can't deal with this and you right now. I like have to get to work. It's only 5 minutes away, but like, you know, since it's 5 minutes away, I wait until the last minute to leave. So I just like text Brony, like, Brony, I need you to deal with this because I can't right now. Feed her and like get rid of the fucking corpse. Oh, I think I found that tail today. It was really shriveled up. And I swept it up and I threw it away.
That would do it.
Oh, this cat. Looks like Countess Rose is in the chat. Hey, Countess, how's it going, girl?
What's up, Countess?
How's it going, Countess?
As Countess goes, this is why my cat stays inside. Yeah, Knife is inside, and she just finds the lizards in the house. I don't know how. Oh man,
they get in.
They do get in. They do get in. Don't know why she just won't kill bugs.
They fly.
Nah, like she's had a cockroach right in front of her, and she doesn't even care.
I don't know why I did that. I just need to fiddle my hands with something.
No, I completely understand that. I can't just sit there and that's why it's chaos and crochet. I can't just have a freaking live stream of me just sitting here and doing nothing. I need to do something with my hands. If my hands aren't crocheting, they're bringing a chalice to my lips to drink.
I've been thinking about lightsaber choreography a lot this week, Heather. So I'm glad we got the other lightsaber back today.
All right, we can go over a bit of it this week.
Yeah.
And I remember to tell my part-time job about Wednesday being off, so we have all that night to bake. And
yeah, so tell the stream what the deal was with that.
With baking?
Yeah, well, with your work schedule being so crazy.
My work schedule? Well, it's pretty crazy just because I have two jobs. Of course, I have this consistent schedule of like a 7 to 4 office job during the day, Monday through Friday. But then I took a second job to help with money around here at a corner store nearby. And it's a part-time gig, and they've been doing, their hours are going to change. They used to be open just till 9 o'clock. Now they're going to be open till 10. And I've had to request it, like, hey, don't schedule me Saturday nights. I have obligations. And I had to tell them, hey, I don't schedule me Wednesday because I'm leaving for vacation. But in actuality, I just need that night to, like, just bake for Thanksgiving because we're leaving the next day, and I wanted to bring food.
How are you guys?
Thursday morning. Yep, we're gonna take a little flight out of state for the weekend. By the way, the chat wants you to hold the Halo sword. Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Chat asks weird things sometimes.
Chat wants to see swords.
On guard.
See? Halo 3 sword beats lightsaber!
I mean, this is a well-established fact. You know what else beats Halo sword, though? In this game of rock, paper, scissors? Superior skill.
It's not yellow.
No, but there was one time when I got Bronny.
Yeah, how'd you get me?
You brought your swords over to my place, and we're having a little duel. We're going towards each other, and then I just throw my sword into you. And he's like, does it count?
Yeah, it counts.
That's like my one lucky shot.
There's no way I would not have acknowledged that. I don't remember it specifically happening, but I don't doubt that it did. There's no way I wouldn't have acknowledged that. Like, good trick.
Ooh, hold on. I need a reference picture of Celestia real quick.
And then I probably would have answered by throwing you on the ground.
It's still one match that I won.
Yep.
Damn it. Princess Celestia, I need to look at you and look at your necklace. Look at that. That's a girl.
Oh, jeez. Already. The freaking kill key on this is coming out.
Jeez. I'm starting to think Saber is not construct these well enough.
Yeah.
Well, of course, it's Disney.
Saber Forge is not Disney.
Yeah, it's a fan thing.
I wonder if I should just put some Gorilla Glue in there or something, but... So, Silver Quill. Thanks for joining
You
us.
saw that, huh?
Silver Quill.
How my Silver Quill?
The chat thinks you're Silver Quill.
Is it because I'm fat?
Did you run by Thanksgiving turkey? No, we didn't because we're going to someone else's house. Hold on.
Solar Moon, I'm Concert Cruiser. I'm the music reviewer from the Brony fandom.
Yeah, Solar Moon Clip says, is that Silver Quill? No! Silver Quill's less hair and glasses. I think I have more of a problem.
If I was Silver Quill, I'd have that little annoying sound machine with me.
Yeah.
Why don't you?
Don't tempt me.
I don't think you'd be able to figure out how to use one of those things.
It's a challenge, then.
So Charles is asking if Cruiser is the person who did the cart before the ponies video with Brun,
Yes.
but they said the cart before the Brodies.
You could call it that.
That, hold on, did Brody call it that? I'm actually not remembering.
No, it was just cart before the ponies.
Oh, you should change that.
There's let me see. There's times I've changed the name. When I did 28 pranks later, it was like prank gone wrong, something like that. Social experiment, and then like the parentheses I wrote social experiment, not clickbait or something like that.
I don't remember that.
And when I did No Second Prances, I put it's a working title.
I love that.
I know for the season 5 finale, you did a Bug to the Future.
Yes, I did.
I liked that one.
Mm-hmm.
I stiffly remember that one because I watched it recently, or more accurately, listened to it.
I'm sorry. I had to go back and watch a few of like some of my videos that I thought were good, and they were not good.
Ronnie,
What?
if I see your videos recently, don't apologize. There's a reason they're on my downloaded video playlist of videos I listen to when I have nothing else to do at the moment.
Okay.
So
I think your season 5 finale's on there, season 6 finale, 28 pranks later. I know Pinky Apple Pie is on there. All of your recent videos are on there.
Mm-hmm.
Solomon Clip says, did Heather steal the cup from the Indiana Jones cup room? And I'm gonna say yes. He didn't need it. It wasn't the freaking Holy Grail.
Yeah, then that got lost. It fell into the abyss.
Yeah, it's in my kitchen right now. I mean, it's cute, but...
So the official title for your 28 pranks later video is a prank to the face bracket gone wrong bracket dash 28 pranks later.
Okay. Yeah, because that was the general like titling format of all those prank videos that were actually fairly popular on YouTube at the time.
Yeah. They gotta be more careful with those pranks. They all swear they're jackass, but they do not have the insurance and capital of jackass.
Most of them are staged anyway, so
Thank God.
Most of them are staged, and the ones that aren't go wrong very quickly.
There we go.
My wine tastes very good. You can't go wrong with getting me a Stella Rosa wine.
Mm-hmm. How about you, Cruiser? What'd you do today?
I went to see Billy Mitchell, the champion Pac-Man player, because apparently he and his wife have been keeping tabs on my posts that defend him against his detractors, and his wife wanted to meet me.
So who's Billy Mitchell?
Like I said, he's a champion video game player.
Mm-hmm.
He got a perfect score in Pac-Man, and he also set 2 world records in Donkey Kong. Mm-hmm. And his scores came under suspicion when people said it wasn't on official hardware. He eventually did redo the score. He eventually duplicated the scores on official hardware, but fans still called him a cheater. And they went as far as harassing him at his work. It affected his sales at his restaurant, at his hot sauce, and even convention appearances. Gameplay, the video game fandom can be toxic.
Can be. It is.
I was trying to be fair.
Yeah, it's kind of. It is what it is. You know?
What you looking for there, Heather?
A purple button to put on Celestia's regalia. This little sparkly one last night.
All right.
You know, Luna's looks like a regalia looks like a bib.
It does look like a bib, but you know, then she's always ready to get down and eat those wings.
She's always ready to get down and bite clean into an unpeeled pineapple.
Hell yeah, she is. She's always ready. She's ready to
Toss the banana aside, eat the freaking peel.
And see what
She found the loophole to the "Do you like bananas?" question.
And see what Celestia's regalia, it gives the illusion of cleavage.
Okay.
I didn't think about that, but okay.
And now it's in everyone else's head. You're welcome.
No, you're wrong. What you doing now, Heather?
Well, I gotta sew the button on, and I also gotta sew away the excess yarn. So I'm getting some yarn.
I kinda sorta see it, but not enough that it'll ruin it for me.
Looks like cleavage, but it doesn't look like boobs. What is cleavage without boobs?
I think it's more referencing the amethyst in the center. It looks like a diamond-shaped boob window with its placement.
But there is no boob!
You guys are weird.
Precisely.
Solar Moon Eclipse says the difference between 28 pranks later is that there's no rage-infected monkeys unlike 28 days later. Monkeys.
You know, 28 whatever is it, 28 pranks later, that's one that, like, an episode I'll completely forget exists, but then I remember, I'm like, oh yeah, freaking eat shit, Rainbow.
My poor favorite pony.
Well, it was funny though.
It could be worse, Cruiser.
It's just a prank, bro.
It could be worse, Cruiser. Your favorite could be Rarity.
Rarity is the best, and she never needed to learn anything. She was already a freaking diva.
Well, either way, it will never be able to top my favorite episode.
Which is that?
Which is that?
Fame and Misfortune.
Yep, that's a lot of people's favorite.
Because so many of you people had to swallow that bitter pill. I'm Josh Corcher.
I didn't cough to be, like, sarcastic or anything. I legitimately have cough.
You know, I don't have a favorite main 6 or a favorite episode. I can definitely rant about my least favorite episode.
Which one's that?
Fluttershy leans in.
What happens in that episode again?
It's the one where she gets her sanctuary.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, that episode.
Like, honestly, like, by the time we got to the end of the episode, I'm like, wait, what happens?
Yep.
Like, here's the thing. That episode, I like bad episodes better than I like boring episodes. Not only did Fluttershy Leans In have to reuse its conflict twice over, it's also reusing it thrice over because we already had the whole professionals shouldn't meddle in their clients' stuff without client permission in Camelot Boutique when Rarity made the princess dress with colorful gems.
Oh, so Rarity did it better. I understand.
So not only did we have the same thing happened 3 times in the same episode. It was something that already happened in 3 minutes in an episode where it wasn't even the main conflict that was over. Why do they think that works as an episode? I can fix bad episodes. I have a mental script on how to fix Spike at Your Service. I can't fix Fluttershy Leans In. There's not enough for me to work with.
I didn't think Spike at Your Service was that bad.
I didn't think so either.
Well, sure, but not that bad.
No, it's not that bad. There's a lot of easy things you can change in the script to make it sort of follow the same story beats, still end up at the same place, but be much easier to swallow throughout. I can't do that before Fluttershy Leans In.
Boy, I am trying to thread a needle.
And I'm trying to poke you in the ear.
She's trying to make you hair follicles. Be thankful.
Bronny, one day I will sew hair into your scalp. It'll be physically possible. I could probably do it right now, but you probably wouldn't.
Probably could.
You probably want to try the things first before I shove them.
Charles is asking if we liked the episode where Fluttershy and Angel flock bodies. I have not seen that episode. I still need to catch up on season.
Spencer, watch that episode. It's so good.
You liked it?
I know, I fell off at episode 10.
Yes, I was dying laughing the whole time.
I want to marry Discord.
I can talk to animals. I want to marry Discord. You know, Fluttershy. Everybody's like,
I remember
what?
Dr. Wolf's video about that.
I forget. All I remember is Sweetie getting really mad about the vegan cookie snake thing.
Yeah, and I mean, she's right. She's definitely like I was pulling my hair out too. Shut up.
I would have been like, you know what? Maybe it's just a rule for while they're sanctuary that they have to be vegan.
Yeah,
When
but that's
they
why
leave-
the sanctuary doesn't work as its concept, because now you got all these predators and prey just going like, hey, as soon as you step out of here, you're mine.
Yeah, because like I thought like the sanctuary was just a place for animals to go temporarily, and that's why she was like, hey, live harmoniously while you're here, but then when you're out back in nature, you go do your nature thing. Just while you're here, you can't eat each other.
The sanctuary would have worked better if it had been established for a different reason. For actual sanctuaries, they're made for the purpose of preserving nature, because humans are encroaching on their territory, and they're at risk for going endangered or extinct. You know, if something like that had been the reason she started the sanctuary, that could have worked. It's more of a way to keep ponies out than in order to keep the animals safe. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Honestly, I think the sanctuary would have led to a bunch of freeloaders.
Yeah, you know, Fluttershy lives with that.
I mean, that was already happening at Dr. Fauna's office.
And so it was made for a reason. It's like we have too high of an influx of like sick animals, and they need a place to stay.
Look, I'm cool with all the sick animals. Just, we need more room than my vet office has. Also, Solar Moon Clips is asking who remembers when Fluttershy said peeved.
I can't believe she said peeved.
I can't believe they consider that to be a curse word.
My headcanon is that peeved was just Hasbro censoring and they actually swore.
Probably, because I saw the outtake video.
Yeah.
I just can't believe that Zephyr Breeze. He's just such a cantankerous faggot.
Actually, I don't know if the specific outtake video is still up, but on one of them, I went to the part where Rarity says "buck me hard." I left a timestamp on it when it just said "you're welcome."
That's doing the good work, man. Lennon Blackwood, thank you.
Yeah, every rare fag just jumped on that as soon as it happened.
It's like, what? Why you do? I keep thinking it's Justin, but it's never Justin.
Nah, he's smarter than that.
Yeah.
Wow, so I'm smarter than Bronny.
Alright, I gotta sew.
Angel. Sorry.
Oh, no, actually, I don't. Yeah, I was looking at Celestia's vector, and I'm like, oh no, I have to sew gems on all her shoes, but she doesn't have gems on her shoes. Less work for me! Yeah! Yeah, it's basically we're at the point where it's gonna be a lot of sewing. Actually, I do have to crochet her some wings. Like, just fold it onto the side, so we'll do that. But yeah, she's coming together. After that, it's just gonna sew in the hair, sew in the eyes. She's gonna be finished soon.
Angel of Speed. I know that an outtake video is still up, but I had commented on one once before, and that one got deleted. I commented on a second one. I don't know if that one got deleted as well, but there were multiple outtake videos.
Heather, there are children watching.
Yeah,
Yeah, you.
Get you to stop. Do something gay with it, Bronny. How dare you? How dare you? Do it.
A virgin man like this?
Mm-hmm. Show the world what a whore you.
Or wants to be.
Yes.
It's like saying...
Or Moonclips wants to know if Cruiser is still a brony.
Decided I've given up drinking for good. From now on, I only drink for evil.
I like that. I'm gonna keep that.
Hey, Cruiser, are you still a brony?
Someone asked me that?
Yep.
Who?
Solar moon clips.
Yes, I am solar. Thanks for asking.
What is a solar moon clips? Because that's like...
An eclipse can happen on the moon? Is that what it means?
Yeah, but it's not an eclipse. It's eclipse. And it happens with the moon, but it's also solar. So... I don't know. We've got like 3 partial concepts here, and they're all contradictory.
You can't even comprehend the concept of this.
No, I can't.
Good. They don't want you to comprehend it, Bronny. They don't need to be understood by you.
Alrighty then.
Alright, the trick to making folded wings is to crochet an oval. But before we can do that, I have to find the fucking end of the yarn! Here it is. And untangle it. This is some bullshit. Fuck it. I'm doing this the easy way. Untangle that. That's yarn we could be using.
Dexter Thorma says, "Hello, my queen, and how has Lady Rose been?"
Countess Rose, I'm sure she's doing pretty chill. She was here a minute ago.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got a crochet, motherfucker. We're making some wings, but not the buffalo kind. Though I would like those.
It got quiet.
You know why?
Indeed, it did.
Why did it get quiet, Heather?
Because I'm not ripping farts.
Because I got your hands idle. Idle hands is the devil's plaything.
You got my hands busy, Heather.
Yes, I did. I got your hands diddling.
Could you not phrase it like that, please?
What, diddling?
Yes.
Butt diddling?
Like diddle kid? Just a little diddle?
Why am I never wearing my Oh God, the Implications shirt with these kind of phrases come up?
I don't know. Why are you... when you're coming on the stream, you know what's going to happen.
They're both dirty. I need to buy more.
Or wash the ones you have.
Potentially, but
I don't have enough laundry to justify doing a load.
that's fair.
So, plan ahead, gosh darn it.
I'm just gonna buy more. I need to buy some for my aunt and uncle too.
They like the phrase.
Yeah.
Solar being the sun, moon, then eclipse. Solar moon just broke down their name. Honey Drop You says, what are people's thoughts on the new movie Encanto? I haven't watched it, so I don't know. Who here likes Popeye's food? If I need some fried chicken and like I can't make my own or make Brownie make it for me, it's not that bad.
I wish I could, but I can't even go to the restaurant.
Oh yes, Emerald cannot do chicken.
Too many chicken fumes. It gives me too big a headache.
So no chickens.
Popeyes is by far the worst of the chain restaurants.
Dexter says, Bronny, you don't pronounce the H in my last name, Sir Buck.
Well, then why is it there?
I don't know, man. Freaking.
It's like not pronouncing the O in Oregon.
It's like pronouncing Thanos like Thanos. Because that's how Brownie says it.
Thanos, yeah.
It's like interjects like anus in everything like that. He did that with.
Well, given that we're saying not to pronounce the H, that'd be like pronouncing Thanos as Panos.
Shit, I gotta look up how to crochet an oval. I always fuck it up. Crochet.
You crochet a circle,
No,
and then you screw it up.
it's not the same. It doesn't work like that. I can't do it like that. Crochet the oval. Start with a chain. Okay, yeah, you just gotta chain a lot. I don't know why the freaking. I made them on Twilight. This last time I made ovals. I just gotta get back into the freaking habit of making them. I do like the way my folded wings come out when I do them right. Let's see.
Only when you do them right, though, not when you do them left.
Yeah, I literally can't do them left. I should really try to get good with left-handedness. Because what if someone chops off my right hand? How am I supposed to crochet like that?
You don't.
I'm sure you would learn. There's people out there that, you know, quadruple amputees and do it with their mouth.
God, I'm not
Wait,
going to do it.
Question for this hypothetical scenario. Which part of your arm would your right hand be chopped off at?
The answer is blue.
Let's say, like, at my wrist. Like, just nub, no hand.
You'd get a prosthetic with a crochet hook on it.
I'd be Captain Hook, but of a different crew. Let's just pray to God I don't actually lose my hands. But, like, what if I did? Would you still love me?
No.
Not you.
Oh.
I mean, I would try. I would try, but I don't know. Me being attracted to your hands is kind of the reason we're together.
I know. Look how sexy these
Oh
are.
god, Bronny's a hand person.
That's his fetish. You've heard of, like, the foot fetish, but you never hear about the hand fetishes.
When I say I get a handle on the situation, oh man.
Yeah, there's a reason
That's
why he
fucking
disappears
good.
in the bathroom for 20 minutes.
That, and he has terrible dumps!
I get away with it hand over fist.
And people are talking about, like, very recent movies that came out and if we've seen them. And it's like, we don't go to the movies. I like the movies, but...
Yeah,
You
I spend way
wanted to
more time
see-
watching YouTube to ever dedicate to movies that go at single time speed.
You've wanted to see Antlers, Heather.
I have wanted to see that. I really would like to.
I saw The Red Notice on Netflix.
The Red Notice, I haven't heard of that one.
It's with Ryan Reynolds, Dwayne Johnson, and Gal Gadot. And it is a very 90s buddy movie.
Wait, isn't it pronounced Gal Gadot?
It's a movie too.
I think I'm remembering how to get fucking do this shit. How many focus on it?
All right, now that I have successfully untangled the thread,
Yeah, no.
I must feed it tonight.
Is she there?
No, she's not. Knife, come here and eat this thread.
You're not gonna eat it. Just wrap it real nice in a little ball.
Here, you wrapped it into a sock.
Good work.
Cruiser told me to sock it to him, and I took that literally.
Well, it works. Don't make it in red for your father. I'm gonna make him some socks for Christmas.
Just call me Socrates.
I'm gonna call you Socko.
If we keep
Oh,
going,
you know
we're
what?
going
There's
to
a-
succumb to these puns.
Yep. This.
Hey, Cruiser,
What's up?
what's your favorite Pokemon?
Veemon.
Hey?
That's my favorite Digimon.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't do Pokemon.
Not enough
I see.
Pokebros.
Yeah, like I was into Pokemon when I was younger, but when I got older, I remember seeing advertisements on Fox Kids for this thing called Digimon. I'm like, oh, well, what's this? And I found myself getting more and more and more drawn to Digimon to the point where I left Pokemon.
Judas.
Detective Pikachu was still cool, though.
Yeah.
I will give it that. That was a very entertaining movie.
You okay?
Yep, I was just drinking.
Yeah, I forget your eyes look red or something. Are you dying?
if you were to try to get back into Pokemon, what game would you try to get back into it with?
I did play that Let's Go
Eevee or Pikachu?
Eevee.
Let's go Eevee.
It was fun, but most of the nostalgia wore off. It's like, okay, I'm done. Sell it. But the last Pokemon game I played where I had a good amount of fun in was... I can't remember the name of it, but it's the one that had Lugia and had that Pokewalker.
That would be Soul Silver.
There you go. But
Which is one of my favorite
realized it's
games, and
kind
I'm
of the same
irritated that I
game
can't
over
play it
and over again.
They add new mechanics, but
Well, yeah, it's the same. It's the same series of games. The gameplay and shit's still like setup is still the same.
there's
But
too
it's
many
just different.
Pokemon, and none of them make any sense.
Oh, then Brody, you would probably like the Gen 4 remakes that just came out. They only have Pokemon up to the end of Gen 4, but with all the modern mechanics.
Nah, that still sounds really bad.
Stop being a stubborn gay-mo. That's your Pokemon voice.
I don't know. Listen, I can't wrap my head around.
I mean, there's a Pokemon that's a keychain, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, I can't.
Key.
Pretty much after the second generation, all the designs turned to trash.
Y'all
And
like
I can't
vanilla?
understand these animals having godlike powers. I just and not like they, okay, so you literally capture Arceus. And legend states that Arceus created the world or created the freaking universe. No. Once we start getting into creation myths, I'm out.
And see, there's one other Pokemon that people tend to forget, even though he is a huge fan favorite. Timmer! From South Park.
No.
Hey, all Pokemon can do is say their name, and all Timmy can do is say his.
I
They
don't know.
already did your Pokemon.
Chimpokemon.
Chimpokemon. Chimpokemon.
And it's hilarious, too, because Chimpoko means peanut in Japanese.
Perfect.
I was listening to the commentary track for that episode, and they used to have this friend in this Japanese friend that they flew over there to see, and they meet their friend's boss. And they go, "Yeah, American peanut's so big." Like, okay. He's like, oh, "My peanut's so small." Like, We don't need to know. They're like, no, feel penis, feel. And actually took the creators of South Park's hand and shoved it down his pants. And for the episode, they did watch an episode of Pokemon, but they were so fascinated how nothing happens. And the whole thing was for you to collect them all.
That was the whole pitch.
I believe they dropped the "Gotta Catch 'Em All" tagline in Generation 3 or 4. Hold on, check that.
Well, yeah, because since then there's been 1,000 of them, and then like impossible.
STDs?
So Spencer, explain to me Dexit.
Oh boy. So, up through Generation 7, even if the Pokemon weren't available in the game for you to catch, you were still able to transfer every single Pokemon ever made to the Pokemon games. So, with the exception of you guys wanted to, because there was technical incompatibility between Game Boy and Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance, if you caught let's say, a Pidgey in Pokemon Fire Red, or you don't know, let's go back further. If you caught a Zigzagoon in Pokemon Sapphire, you would have been able to transfer it all the way up to Generation 7. However, and actually here Zigzagoon is a bad example because it was in Gen 8, but starting with Gen 8, they made it so that Pokemon that did not appear in the Galar region, with, I think only 35 exceptions, just were not programmed into the game. So if you had Genesect, a Gen 5 mythical Pokemon, its data isn't in Sword and Shield. You can't put it in Sword and Shield.
Okay.
And people got real mad.
Yeah, see, this was the only bird I caught.
Well, you see, that's how it should have always been. If you're going to have multiple iterations and release 100 new Pokemon with each one, then they should have. And if each one's a different region that has its own Pokemon, then yeah, you should have only been able to catch the Pokemon in that region from the beginning. And they sort of
that's generally the way it works.
So they dug themselves into this hole, didn't they? Where now you've got 1,000 different designs, and how are you going to program that many designs and animations for each single one and code them into your game? So yeah, this was going to happen eventually.
Yep.
They
actually considered doing it with Sun and Moon, but they wanted to wait till they made the console jump before they did it.
Yeah.
But basically, the general idea was, even though the Pokemon weren't in the game, you could import them. Now you can't import them. So if people have had a favorite since Gen 3 that they brought up to every generation to play with new mechanics with, nope.
Well, it sounds like the fandom should have seen this coming from day one, or the second they released Generation 2. So I don't understand why people are mad.
Because people be mad, man.
Oh, the Pokemon fandom is incredibly toxic.
Oh, I'll bet.
For example, in the Pokemon fandom, it is a controversial opinion to say that people should not be cheating in paid championships.
Paid championships?
Yeah,
yes,
so
as in with prize money on the line.
Well, that makes sense. I mean, you're making money, you should not cheat.
So why is that a controversial opinion?
Because people are entitled. The core of the cheating argument is that people will get programs to just give themselves super powerful Pokemon with super rare attributes and moves that are incredibly tedious to obtain, giving them a thousands or hundreds or thousands of hours advantage over someone who goes through and breeds and trains and raises them properly. Which, of course, is a competitive advantage because they can cycle through teams faster, figure out strategies faster, and be more prepared than someone who's doing it the right way.
It's not like they gave the thing steroids.
They do.
Oh yeah, rare candy.
Yeah.
Well, no, not even rare candy. It's there are certain ID spreads that are difficult to obtain, like getting a perfect 0 in attack on a special attacker, so that when you get confused, you don't hurt yourself as much, or getting a perfect 0 in speed for things like Trick Room stats or out slow stats. One perfect example I have of this is my favorite Pokemon, Aegislash. It has an ability where it changes forms when you attack and when you defend. The longer you can stay in your defense form, the less damage you're going to take. So if you can be slower than everything else, you can stay in your defense form, attack, and then its defense move has priority, so you can quickly get that defense move. But that strategy falls apart if you're not slower than the opponent. So you want to have the lowest possible speed stat, which is really hard to do. I'm shivering. Why am I shivering?
You're cold, man. That is your body saying you are cold. I'm kind of cold.
But oh yeah, and the funny thing with hacking is that people will come out and expose the hackers, being like, "Look at this. There's no way that this Pokemon can have these stats and these characteristics. And why are all of them shiny? Like having it be shiny on top of having all these extremely unlikely things. This is basically impossible." And people complain, "No, they wouldn't. No, they wouldn't." Very prominent example is a guy named Wolfclick. He's won many championships, and all of his teams have been hacked. And it's gotten so bad to the point where the creator of the hacking software came out and said, "Yeah, no, all his Pokemon are hacked, and here's exactly how they're hacked." And people still defend the hacker.
Mm.
Man, that's stupid. Freaking. It really takes away from people who are just, like, dedicated to the grind. Like, freaking my friend Juanita. Like, as soon as a new Pokemon game came out and she got her hands on it, she was done with that game, like, the first night and spent all night already, like, just grinding her Pokemon away until they'd be a level 100. You know? And that was just blind love of the game, you know? Imagine people who are in it for competition.
Like, basically every country except Japan has an insane hacking problem.
Damn. You know?
And the reason Japan doesn't is because I believe they have legislation that they can arrest you if you get caught hacking games.
I would expect that from the country Nintendo comes from. And the freaking chat has gone total Pokemon in here. Yes. I still haven't finished Pokemon Sword. I gotta, like, get on that, you know? I'm behind on my Pokemon
Nor
game.
have I, mainly because I can't record.
I just haven't had time to just sit down and play my Switch. I've just been either exhausted or busy. Why is it so hard to play video games?
Because they rot your brain.
No,
And
they
they're not
don't.
good for you.
They are fun, interesting, artistic, and creative, and you're just saps.
What am I jealous of?
Well, Heather, I think we know what the next Cast of Good
I'll
Points
get
is going to
paid to
be.
play games.
You still play them?
Right, but that doesn't
He's a critical whore!
Yes, he is.
mean anything.
Yes, it does.
Doesn't change anything. No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
Ow.
Yes.
Doesn't change it. No,
You're
it-
still playing games. That's how it
Man, I'm
changes.
still getting my brain rotted. I'm just getting out, paid for it.
So the results are the same. Brain
Yes.
is rotten.
Yes.
There you go.
His brain is rotting, but if he streams it, he's being financially compensated for the brain rot.
I'm getting tired of wearing this watch. My wrist is getting tired. Oh, yes. Alright, back to crocheting and oh. This is going well.
What do you mean if I had sword and shield? You don't have them?
Yeah, some people just don't get the new games on the dot right away. Like, I have tons of games that were, well, not tons, but like, I picked up games that were like new years prior. And I was just like, oh, I could finally experience this game and see what everyone was talking about. I still haven't played them, yet I possess them.
For me personally, I don't buy a new game until I've finished the old one. That's my, I guess, philosophy, you could say. Like, if you haven't beaten the game that you're already playing, you do not buy another one.
Unless they came in a pack. I got a pack that had the all the BioShock games in them already. So I was just like, okay. I mean, they're in a pack. And they were cheap.
I do Pokemon Legends UK bundles have better deals than we do.
Oh, that's kick ass. Because fuck America, I guess. Oh, I rub my feet.
All right.
I'm doing it mentally.
No, I gotta finish reading this real quick. My server is blowing up in Symposium.
Oh, when is it not?
Yeah, I've been tracking that.
Malcontent actually, came out and started chatting in there again, and he was doing a decent job debating with another one of my patrons earlier today, and but then he got paranoid and like is under the assumption that we're trying to plan another insurrection in there. Yeah. So, like some simple discussion of ideas, right? And that's what he's interpreting it as. We're talking about, we're talking about history too. And now he's just running around in circles, talking about how bad conservatives are and how much we lie about everything while providing absolutely no example. Yeah. And meanwhile, everybody else in there is like, okay, well, here's what the left side of things have been doing in the last, and it's example after example after example after example. And yeah, it's pretty bad. He's not doing a good job right now.
It's the other wing I made.
I do not know, Heather.
I lost it. Drop it. Yep.
I'm not tickling. I'm just touching your shin.
What?
Don't call me a slut.
Okay. Why you at?
I don't know. I'll just poke you.
No.
Seriously though, how did this button come undone? We haven't even used it.
Let's see. Someone said, "Where's knife?" I don't know.
She's probably laying in one of the beds.
That's what she do.
Like, I seriously don't know how they get those buttons in there. It's all solid, but it's also screwed in somehow. How did it even come loose? We haven't been using it. And we literally just sent this out because the power button was loose.
I don't know what to do with those people.
I'll look up a tutorial. Maybe somewhere out there is like tells us how to fix that. Man, this thing shows up bright on that camera.
Jesus. Scar of lights.
Let's do some fighting.
Right now?
Take that.
I didn't see that coming, did you?
I definitely would have won that one.
Win this. Shiny says, "Oh, lightsaber, nice. From where? We got ours from Saberforge."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's that one, and then there's this one, and I've just been kind of messing around with the two of them off screen.
Crochet.
Mm-hmm. See, it's 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
There's a chance we might finish. We're moving pretty good, fast here.
Well, I'm pretty tired.
Yeah, do you think you won't be able to make the last hour?
I'm just tired.
Yeah, you've had a long day. You woke up early, too.
Really? You sure? Go to work. Gotta go to work. Work starts at 10. I should set an alarm for 9.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 8:30. No.
No, not. So Shiny Zero Aura says Saberforge is in the Black Spire Outpost from Disneyland. No, as in Saberforge.com. It's not affiliated with Disney. Although I can only imagine it's only a matter of time until Disney starts going for, independent sabersmiths.
Sabersmiths.
Well, that's the term for them. They make sabers. And when that happens, we riot. Like this.
Oh, Disney, you want to take away my custom lightsaber? We can't have it.
You could club somebody with this. It would hurt. Yep. There is a website there, Zara. Why are you looking at your phone, Heather?
Oh, I was setting the alarm for tomorrow at 9. Also, I want to get rid of all the notifications.
You need to
It bothers.
turn the notifications off on 90% of the things that you have.
I tried turning them off on iFunny, and I still get it, and I don't know why.
I'm a little upset that there's no good meme app, Heather.
Yeah.
And iFunny is the closest thing to a good meme app.
Yeah, I guess. I used to be on that thing a lot. I think I stopped because it linking stuff to it ended up being a lot of trouble.
Yeah, because you can't link it on mobile now. You can't get on it. It makes you download the app.
Yeah, and I re-downloaded it just to look at links he would send me. And that's why. It's the reason I deleted it in the first place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I use it now to save all of my recipes. Got the goulash recipe for tonight from there. What are you making now?
Still the way.
Oh, okay.
Just trying to do these so they're the same size. Same size too.
Oh, this one's way smaller.
Bet.
Celestia has some big gosh darn wings.
But in this case, they're folded on her side, and she can shut up and not spread them or fly.
Let's fly to the castle.
Yeah. Fold me.
Yeah, you can do it, Brian.
Yeah, so I gotta warn you, Zara, these things are needlessly expensive. And they take a long time to ship. I ordered these things in October of 2019. They showed up in March and April of 2020. I think it was even longer than that, wasn't it?
Might have been.
Yeah.
Hard to say. I'll have to look through my posts.
Oh, goodness. I'm tired too.
Contagious.
It is. What do you want to talk about, Heather?
Oh, how much my shoulders hurt? Oh yeah, my shoulders started hurting.
When that happened.
Oh my god. Well, I can go.
How about you, Chad? What do you guys want to talk about?
Let's see. Well, they're just we're talking about lightsabers. I can imagine they are both expensive and take a long time to ship. Yes, literally what we said. So yes, they're exactly that. I'm a little distracted by Spoon. He's just swimming in there. He's getting big fans. He's 5 years old.
Yep, that's pretty crazy.
And he's just looking at himself. Being like, oh yeah, that's a handsome fish over there.
Just a heads up, stream delay is a little bit, what's the word here? A little bit much tonight. I don't know how bad because I have an extension that lets me speed up past what YouTube allows and speed up at all live streams. So I can catch up to where the actual upload point is.
Well, okay, so yeah, he probably just predicted what you would. Cool.
Yeah, because I see Zara says, "Oh, even before you told me." So, you know, he said what I said about the shipping and the price. Before he heard me say it.
Man.
So they're a good 30 seconds behind us.
Oh shoot. I keep looking out in the corner of my eye and seeing your shoes, and I keep thinking it's Knife just sitting there, and I'm like, freaking stop having shoes that look like a cat.
Stop having a cat that looks like shoes.
Look, that's not up to me.
Let's just stop having a cat.
I can't. Aww.
They feel good?
There is tension in my souls, and I'm not talking about my immortal soul. But why is there? Why do you have to have wings, Celestia? Why did you have to be such a fucking extra pony?
I can ask you the same thing, Heather.
Flushy. In case anyone hasn't seen it, I'll reach, but I can't reach it. I already made my plushie of me. This one doesn't have a squeaker or a bell or anything. But it loves you. Put that somewhere.
Hey, Coon. How's it going? What
Hey, Coon. I'm making wings to go on Celestia.
Okay.
Besides, though, and she cannot flap them because she's stupid.
Cool.
What'd you do? What's going on with you?
I hung out with a friend for a little bit.
Why do you sound so exhausted?
I'm not. It's just how I talk sometimes. I'm good. Don't worry.
Well, cool.
Also, I'm wearing a thick jacket. What's up?
Cool. Try out a thick jacket. I'm a little cold.
It's actually not that cold. We're supposed to be getting a warm couple of days soon. So
Yeah.
Well, this being Florida, it was raining again.
Ooh, that sounds fun. I like rain. Rain is cool. I'd rather be in rain than dry.
Totally, me too. Just rains a lot when it rains, you know? It's like if it doesn't sprinkle very often, it pours every time.
It's just a drizzle. And you're just like, dude, it's downpouring. What are you talking about?
That very much might be the case.
Reminds me of Hawaii, where it's like, well, it's just a drizzle. That ain't a drizzle. That's just a cloud of water.
Like Florida, where like in summer and all that, it actually rains a lot of times during the year.
That's an unusual thing for Californians. Rain in summer?
I know. I mean, like Hawaii.
Hawaii, I think they get their dry season during the winter times, and they get their wet season during the summertime. I've noticed every time I wake up and when I was in Hawaii, it's just downpoured during the morning. I'm like, all right, this is our morning. And during the afternoon, it's just blazing sun, which is nice. A nice little way to wake up.
Have you guys seen the Rosini's sketch about when Californians experience rain?
Oh God, hold on. I think I've seen it before. Hold on, let me Pro ZD, right? Let me
Yep.
look at it real quick. Give me a second.
Yeah, it's like the same size now, right?
Oh yeah, when it rains in
Yeah.
LA, just a storm cloud coming through, sprinkling a little bit, everybody freaking out. It's true. It's mostly Los Angeles though.
You know what? I just thought of something. I think I know a good game for both Chaos Crochet and Friday Night Funds.
Tell me.
It Takes Two.
Yeah, what's that one?
Video game.
It is a 3D platformer. It is the general gist of the story is that a couple are about to get a divorce, and their daughter accidentally casts a spell on the dolls she made of her parents, and now the parents are the dolls, and they have to find a way to turn themselves back.
Oh, I've heard of that.
Yeah, Game Grumps is doing a playthrough of it right now. I really wanted to catch up on.
By the way, hi
reason I thought of
Michael.
it is- the reason I thought of it is because ProZD is also doing a playthrough of it with his friend Jay.
Oh yeah, guys, I bought my plane ticket to go check out North Carolina.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun little adventure for me. Got a rental and everything. And then if I really like it, yeah, I'm gonna come back, put my 2 weeks, and then book it.
When are you going out?
Well, like when I'm gonna go fly out there, for the vacation, it's the 7th to the 10th of January, 2022.
Oh, I'm probably gonna get there when it's cold.
Oh yeah, I got a thick jacket and everything. I'm ready.
Thick jacket sounds nice.
Yeah, I spent too much on it, but I wanted it.
There you go, Heather.
Thank you, honey. I'm getting cold.
I'm sorry. Maybe I'll turn down the fan a little bit.
What a festive blanket.
Isn't it? I think I actually did receive this as like a Christmas present or something. No,
If you didn't, I did.
pretty sure it was me. Someone.
Yeah, because I recognize this as well. Oh no, mine, because I do have one like it, but mine's up in New York.
Sorry.
In New York?
So to you, New York, New York.
Have you guys been to New York? Because I haven't been yet.
City when I was like really young during a middle school trip, and I've been to New York, the state. Like, I've been there to see Brownie's fam. We're going
That's
again
nice.
this year. Oh my god, I'm surprised with that.
I'm gonna go see New York for the first time by flying through it.
And that's about as close as you want to get.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm just like, I wonder if I can get the Manhattan. There's no way I'm getting the Manhattan.
I'm still surprised by when I crack my neck, Heather. I crack my neck all the time.
I am not from New York. I am from California. No, I'm just reading. I'm reading the messages.
Excuse me, Heather. I need to use the restroom.
No, you don't. I'm from California, but I left.
Why did you leave? Probably for love, I bet.
Yes.
Not the other reason, it being money.
Totally. Maybe a little bit, but fine.
Yeah. I mean, understanding where you can live cheaply here in California, it ain't fun. It doesn't look fun. Half the time it's dirt.
Yeah, you can only live in a desert affordably.
Oh, Aaron's asking me a question. Wait, where are you flying from? And that requires you to fly to New York. I'm taking, well, of course, it's JetBlue. It's going from Ontario Airport in like, what was it? Where is that? Like Ontario, area of LA to New York, and it's like a stayover flight. You know, like where you kind of like go to the next airport before you get to the other airport. Which to me is like that seems kind of out of the way, but it makes sense for a logistical standpoint for planes. So okay, I'll do it. So basically, I'm going to New York and be staying there for a couple hours, and then I'm going to Raleigh.
Oh,
Yeah, I just want to go get myself a drink.
okay.
What was that person doing? Who is he? Hello.
Concert cruiser. Concert cruiser. He's one of Brownie's friends that's staying over for a little bit because he's doing stuff in town.
Oh, Aaron, this isn't Ontario, Canada. This is Ontario District in LA. There's an airport over there called Ontario Airport.
There's a lot of Ontarios.
Huh?
There's a lot of Ontarios.
There is. It threw me off when I got the plane ticket. I'm like, Ontario? I have to go to Ontario? And it's like, oh, wait, no, Ontario, you know, the little area just east, just west of San Bernardino. I'm like, oh.
We used to live pretty close to Ontario Airport, but not anymore, which sucks because that's.
It's going to take me 2 hours just to drive to that airport. It's actually quicker to get to LAX, but I'm going to Ontario, I guess. I guess for cheaper reasons, because I guess it's kind of interesting understanding that. It's like, why a further airport? But it makes sense. It's just cheaper to get a plane there somehow.
At one time, it cost me less to go to LAX and just make the extra drive than it did to, like, go to the nearby airport, you know? Weird.
Yeah. It's funny because LAX for me is kind of like jump on the 118, then get on the 405. Boom! You're in LAX. For Ontario, it's like you're jumping on the 118, getting onto the 5, getting onto the 1, I think it's the 170 or the 123, whichever one, which then becomes the 210, and then boom, you're headed to Ontario. Wait, why would you be flying to New York from California to go back to California? No. That's not how it works. On the way to Raleigh, I'm taking Ontario Airport to in Los Angeles to New York, and it's a stayover flight for like a few hours for some reason, and then I'm going to Raleigh, and then on the way back, it's Raleigh to Dallas to Los Angeles. Wait, no, let me check. Hold on, I gotta be sure.
Shoot, I think I messed this up.
Let me check that.
Oh, I almost dropped that.
Oh yeah, so it goes Ontario to New York, then New York to Raleigh. And then on the way back, I'm taking American Airlines from Raleigh to Phoenix, and then Phoenix to Los Angeles. There we go, yeah. Exciting, huh?
Freaking riveting. Ooh, this feels comfortable for my legs right now for some reason.
By the way, Heather, you know what's nice about having a buddy who lives in North Carolina?
What?
He's telling me just chill at my place, save yourself the hotel costs. And I'm like, hell yeah. What's in Raleigh? A chance to live.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the convenience of that.
Yeah. I like that. What's in Raleigh? Nothing really. It's just, a generic city on the eastern side of the U.S. Because the thing is, I'm not moving. I mean, I'm staying in Apex, which is a small town outside of Raleigh. But, come up to New York, I'll let you know. I'll be in New York for 5 hours. You can get me. I'll be in the Bronx. I'm gonna be out there.
Kitty.
I'm probably just gonna stay in the airport. It's not worth going outside the airport because it takes 2 hours just to get through. Unless COVID, because of COVID, it makes it easier to get around. Then maybe.
What's on your head? Come here, let me see.
Yeah, JFK's out of the way.
Kitty.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to this trip. It's gonna be fun. Why did somebody dislike your video? I'm gonna report.
Kitty, what is all over you? Come over here. She's got these little white things on her face. Like little crumbs.
Yeah, it's okay, and I'm kind of doing this for my own venture.
Knife.
I heard there's a lot of good jobs in Raleigh.
Man, your coat does not look good, Knife. What are you rolling around in? It's like I have to give you another brush.
What the heck is a price line?
Isn't that like a website?
Something like that. Oh dang, BabsCon is happening
Yeah.
next year. I like that they actually have like a Black Friday sale to get like registrations to go to BabsCon. I mean, cool, but should I go?
It's hard to say where you'll be financially or all that. Kitty. Jesus.
Yeah.
Careful. Look at this kitty.
Is Brony? I got a stupid question. Is Bronycon still a thing?
Yes, in our hearts. Physically and actually, no. I
That's
forget.
kind of weird, though. I mean, I get it. The show's kind of over, but then again, it kind of reiterates itself in a new generation.
I thought it was closing down because they just didn't have enough people going.
That's probably it. Oh, Michael Collins Gaming is asking, how are you, Heather?
Oh, I'm exhausted and I'm just paying attention to my kitty for a little bit. Okay.
Yeah, it's happening in Burlingame. Knifey kitty. It's a cat. Heather, there's a cat.
Where?
Right there.
Where? Is it you? Is this my kitty?
Right.
Hi, kitty. I'll be back.
Okay.
I wonder how long G5 takes after G4. I mean, they kind of already took after G4. It's just a matter of how long they will last.
Dude, I don't know.
In TV.
When are they gonna come out with like another My Little Pony movie that tells you just like how everything went wrong and pony races got separated again?
I think that'll be fun to watch. I'd watch it. Like, what the hell happened for them to become so separated and racist?
Yeah, exactly. Like it's retreading old ground. That's what the problem I had with the concept of the movie. Because we've already had ponies like this, like separating each other by race like that.
Yeah, but
Talking
it's
about
kind
the
of
movie,
like, it's like they took a more harsh approach to that.
two little freaking speckles on his face, like she had dust.
Yeah, I saw that.
What was that about?
I have no idea.
When in Rome.
Like water, but I don't know if I could get her to meow into the mic.
I got a cat. That's me. I don't even know if it went through the mic.
Yeah.
Yeah, racism is always there. I mean, don't call it racism, it's speciesism.
With ponies, it might actually be racism because if you
Well,
really
no, it
break
included species too.
if you really break it down with humans, there really isn't race. There's just differences in skin tones.
And nationalities. You know.
Right, which partially sometimes causes the difference in the skin tones, right? So,
Yeah.
but we're all the same species regardless of skin tone. With ponies, it's
Mhm.
actually different, because of Pegasus, Unicorn, Earth Pony. That they are definitely not the same species.
They somehow coexist racially.
Yeah. So that is an actual race of ponies, whereas with humans, there's really no such thing
Now-
as a race.
Now it makes me think because there's a nice chunk of the series, the G4 series, has shown they're griffins, hippogriffs. What's the other one? Changelings, like all these other different species now. Like, what do we do? Oh, there's talking cows too. So, what would you consider that?
It's a cat cake.
That'd be hilarious if there was.
So like, yeah, you want some milk, you stupid ponies? Can't milk yourselves.
Wait,
I mean-
just thought of a counter argument to the different pony races are different species thing.
Exactly.
They can all breed with each other and produce viable offspring. So I think that disqualifies them from being separate species.
I think that's more of a fandom thing than a show thing.
What is?
The whole species intermarrying and interbreeding.
No,
If
we've
you
seen,
know,
we've
because,
seen, we've seen
Mr. and
mixed
Mrs.
race
Cake are both
couples.
Earth ponies who had Pegasus and a unicorn as children because further up in their family line were Pegaside unicorns.
Oh no, I was getting more into the point of griffins and all that, but I see your point now.
Well, those are definitely different. That's the next rung up in the genetics. That's species. Whereas
Yeah,
with
species.
unicorns, Earth ponies, Pegasus, they're all ponies, but they're different races, right? So how's the hierarchy go of organizing biology? It's like genus, phylum, I forgot exactly everything that exactly how it goes down, but they organize them.
Pulling it up now.
Yeah, they organize them with increasing specificity. There's the word I'm looking for. And
That's not the right one.
You want to get that?
down at the bottom
Wanna get that?
is what we would consider a race, but you can be a different race from something while still being the same species.
Yeah.
That's
Now
what it's like with ponies, but a pony and a dragon are two completely different animals.
Yeah. Now explain in the human form Neanderthals.
Yeah, well, Neanderthal would have been a different race because Neanderthals crossbred with a few different races of humans that were around at the time. One of which being Homo sapien.
Crazy to think how Homo sapiens kind of dominated completely.
Well,
All right.
we have better biomechanics, and we're a lot
I guess so.
smarter.
Yeah. And we can throw things forward. I think that's another big thing. We can throw things. Is like
Well, that plays into the
differentiates.
biomechanics. We have the muscular and skeletal structure that allows us to throw things much better than any other animal on the planet.
And run too is another one.
Yeah, we can run farther than we have infinite cardio, and
community is another
well,
one.
that plays into the smarts because other
Yeah.
animals have communities, but that the second smartest animal on the planet only has the relative intelligence of a 2-year-old human. So
Yeah.
the order of magnitude for intelligence in humans is just leaps and bounds beyond anything else in existence.
Yeah.
We can figure that out. Divine intervention helps as well, if you're into that kind of thing.
Science and stuff. Biology.
Science is not divine intervention.
Biology is. I think.
No, you goof nugget.
No, I'm right.
You're nodding off on us, Heather.
Very tired. Spoon is looking directly at me, and it's very intimidating.
Wrong. Dolphins are vastly superior than the human 2-year-old. I can agree, kinda. Because
And
dolphins.
dolphins are worse than sharks.
Oh yeah, especially knowing how dolphins kind of live. It's
They're
kind of
up
scary
there.
sometimes.
People go back and forth on which exactly is the smartest. Some people say elephants. Some people say dolphins. Some people say some breeds of parrots. Some people say ravens, and some people say octopuses.
Yeah, don't forget monkeys. For some reason, people put monkeys on that table too, depending on the
Yeah.
monkey.
Chimps and gorillas, specifically, last I checked.
Yeah.
Sometimes people mention orangutans, but
Chimpanzees. What pansies? Am I right? That's cool though. I like how we went from pony species to human, different creoles and.
battleships got me covered. Life, domain, kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, and species. There's a couple words in there that were not part of what I learned in high school, but I was in high school a long time ago. It's very possible things have changed without me knowing.
Yeah.
Oh dear, what was that?
It's
Cat knocked over the freaking trash can.
Cats are dumb.
Good thing I only got birds.
they're loud.
Yeah, I couldn't have birds. Birds require too much attention and they're very loud.
Depends on the bird.
Heather's falling asleep on us. I don't know if she's going to last another half hour. Do you have any more bug bites on it?
Probably just that one. But it's itchy. It's persistent.
I'm tired too.
Bless you.
I'm going to make it another half hour. Let's sword fight, Heather. That'll get your blood going.
Have you stretched yet?
I have not yet.
A bonk on the head.
You see that coming? Ow!
You left yourself open. You left yourself open.
But I thought
Too late.
you were being what? I feel the pull of my fingers all the way to my wrists.
What else is new?
What do you want me to do?
Yeah, make sure to stretch those fingers, even though I think the stream is like 3 seconds off from me on my end.
You got it. Oh my goodness.
You got to brace yourself, Heather.
Oh man, ooh. Might have been one too much. It's never quite enough on the fingers, at least it doesn't feel like it.
I just saw something really stupid.
What did
What
you
was
say?
it?
1 in 10 Americans think HTML is a sexually transmitted disease.
I remember that ad. I remember hearing about that.
I have
Oh
trouble
man, not the
believing-
HTC.
I have trouble believing that.
It was like something that it's kind of funny because, well, I'm pretty sure the study they did was kind of lopsided, but it's just funny to hear. I mean, some people think HTC is EHC, and I'm like, no, you got it wrong.
Actually, I do remember one story. A&W tried to sell a third pounder burger for only $1 more than the McDonald's quarter pounder. It didn't sell very well. So they sent people out to ask why they weren't buying the third pounder. And basically the common answer was, why would I get a third of a pound at A&W for $1 more than when I could get a quarter of a pound at McDonald's?
It's funny because a third of a pound is actually more.
Yeah, they thought the third of a pound was smaller because 3 is less than 4.
Y'all wonder
The
why
math
I
get us
so
wrong.
mad all the time, especially about education. It's because of crap like that. Like that should never happen. People should be able to understand that 1/3 is bigger than 1/4.
They should understand fractions, yeah.
And like you don't need like complex long division fraction kind of thing.
It's just, hey,
Yeah, but
1/3, 1/4.
just be
1/3
able to-
sounds bigger than 1.
just be able to understand that 1/4 is smaller than 1/3.
It probably explains why on one end it's called the quarter pounder, and the other one should have been called the, what's another term for a third of a pounder?
Apparently they changed it to the 3/9 burger according to Angel of Speed.
3/9 burger. That's just making bigger numbers for my puny brain. 3/9.
That, if anything, that's
Or-
less easy to understand, at least in my opinion.
Yeah, I think it was easy to understand the third pounder. That's pretty big. Arby's, we have the meats.
What are you trying to do here, Heather? Oh, are you trying to put
So there's the feathers.
yep.
Does that look right?
Yep.
That's good.
I like the quality control of your work, Heather. This is good. This is good business practice right here.
Michael Collins wants to know if you're okay, Heather.
I'm just tired. I'm like trying to focus because I'm kind of at the point of tired where it's like, am I doing this shit right? Hot diggity.
You've been working too much. You should take a vacation.
I'm gonna. Oh, it's gonna
Go to Hawaii.
Heather, start breathing really deeply.
Oh, hey, Heather, bring it closer to the camera so the Rainbow Ranger can see your work up close.
Yeah, I'm trying to make a clean. Man, it's just it's because it's white. It gets really blasted out in the camera. But I'm essentially making.
You know what? Time to mess with everyone. Hey, chat. You are now breathing manually.
And just
Right.
choking.
Yeah, it's gonna be Celestia.
It's long neck Celestia.
Yeah, this is a strangle neck Celestia.
I like the picture you sent me of it when you're just like, this is Celestia's neck, and I'm like, why? Look
Just
at
like
that
one of
one.
the pictures just be going like, and he's like, you're like, what? I'm like, this neck is good for strangling.
Perfect.
Yeah. There.
That is a pretty long neck. Maybe can you cut it short by like an inch?
How the fuck you think
Extra
I'm gonna do that? No, you don't get to make any last minute changes now.
Guys, I gotta
What
tell
if-
you about a couple of nights ago, and Heather was beating me up. She was being really mean to me.
You called me a stinky butt, so I had to punish you.
Oh yeah, that's a
That's
pretty
enough
harsh
of those
word. That's
violence,
basically
Heather.
like attacking people.
He attacked my integrity.
You
You
should
attacked
have
my
the
nose
right to
first.
fight. Power to the people. Rainbow says, so I am. Dang it. Why you gotta say that, man? Wait, say what? What happened?
I said you are now breathing manually.
Okay. Oh, so you basically have to you have to put it in clutch, breathe in, clutch, breathe out.
Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in.
Also, I just remembered a video that's super relevant to the Celestia plushie.
Good.
Oh boy. Clickety clack.
It's me. I'm not. No.
Oh yeah, that
Oh,
video.
I didn't
Yeah,
think
that's
you
the
God, you
one.
scared the shit out of me. Try to kill me?
Oh, Tommy is.
God damn, Daddy.
I'm surprised you guys
Did you know that the animator does Hololive animations now?
Oh, that's
I thought I
cool.
heard a knock, but I wasn't sure. I figured you would, I didn't even know you left.
God.
Jesus, people.
Like, you literally just said, I'm gonna drink, I'll be right back. I'm like, okay. I didn't even think about it.
That guy's
What happened?
crazy.
Yeah, Heather, I want the wings to be super duper super big. Like blurry heart
I
big.
think it's a little late for that.
Too damn bad.
Darn it.
You could commission a Flurry Heart plushie.
Well, no, I mean make the wings 2 to 8 times bigger than they should be.
We gotta start focusing on Christmas, Heather. We might not get it done.
Yeah. Which is why we gotta get.
Like Christmas.
Oh, I can go to crochet presents for in-laws.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah.
If you want, you could take a break. You can put that on hold for now. It won't hurt.
But.
I mean, you're working on it. I'm not gonna throw a wrench in your system.
Yeah, but I think I'm almost done. Like after I'm just sewing stuff now. There's nothing more to crochet. Oh, except maybe a crown.
Yeah.
But no, like everything is about sewing right now. I gotta sew in the hair, and sew in the eyes, and sew in the legs.
It's funny. It's like you're right on your last thread. Oh, Heather, just take a break and work on the other stuff.
What you sew, Heather?
You have to sew it. Exhausted my last molecule. You don't even
Your last molecule. Careful with the eye. Great. Now it's like 3 seconds behind. Great. Now I'm gonna have brawny slobber on the flesh. Yeah, Heather, you're tired. Take a nap right now. You need it.
I don't know how.
Just put an image in Casa Crochet. I think you guys should see. If you haven't seen it already, that is.
Oh, Jesus. That's exactly what I was.
Oh, well, so I can see it big. Yep. Now, mind the wings, sweetie. We don't want to hit any rainbow dash with one of them. Don't get me wrong, Twilight. Flurry's cute and all, but I still can't get over the fact how big her wings are. Oh, it's completely normal for alicorn. She will learn restraint eventually. I mean, I've seen Bronycon's alicorns with smaller wings than hers. What do you mean? You're an alicorn and your wings are barely bigger than mine? Yeah, I know the secret is to never go full spread, and if you think those are big. Dear sister, if you've forgotten that you planned an eclipse for today, why not just ask me for help? Ground. What is wings?
By this comic's logic, I want to see how big Fausticorn's wings are.
No. That's reaching territories we could not foresee.
It's like a blanket over all of Equestria.
Yeah, it might cause some climate change disaster. Ranger says, "Don't take this the wrong way, but you're the 5th person I've seen tired as hell today, myself not included. So
The only reason I'm not tired is because I took a caffeine pill right before the stream.
don't get us wrong. This is just how we are. We're all tired. We need something to keep us up."
I am tired as hell. It's unfortunate that you see a lot of tired people. You know a lot of tired people.
Yeah. I'm always tired. But I try to keep it happy. I want to enjoy my life.
Could you actually put this in the fridge?
Sure.
So, I just remembered a programmer joke for you guys.
Oh boy.
A quality assurance engineer walks into a bar. He orders a beer. He orders 100 beers. He orders 1,000 beers. He orders 9,999 beers. He orders negative 13 beers. He orders 0.029 beers. A customer walks through the bar. He asks where the bathroom is. The bar explodes.
Yeah.
Science.
For anyone who doesn't get the joke, basically, quality assurance testers are supposed to ensure that no matter what the end user does, the software will not break catastrophically. The problem is that they will only look at the logical ways that a customer can break the software, and not the illogical ways they can do it. So they'll test the text input all day and night, but they're not going to test the super obscure button that no one should ever need to click.
Now I'm tempted to click the obscure button.
What's the obscure button?
It does obscure things, I think.
Ah, shit, I pulled the yarn out of my needle again.
GG, take a break from doing work.
Do some jumping jacks.
You sound like Ron.
Or flail everywhere. Just be like, yeah, and just go around the house running around.
Your best wacky waving inflatable arm filling tube man impression.
There you go, do it. But do it going across the hallway and back. I think that'll be a funny little thing for the stream.
Man, that sounds like sneak energy.
What time does the stream end, by the way?
Midnight.
Ah, that means you got 13 more minutes. 12 more minutes.
Like, I don't understand clocks.
Hmm.
I'm gonna have to use the bathroom. Probably do.
Man, I should do more streaming now and then. Wouldn't that be fun, guys?
What would you stream?
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of feel just like doing streams, going with it and see where it goes from there, you know? No plan. Just
Yeah.
stream and go.
You always have a plan.
Go with a plan?
Yeah. You're a man. You can't
Okay.
just get by
Have
on
a
your good
plan.
looks.
Plan on going off plan.
Yes, my plan is going off plan.
Well, you need to have a plan in the first place. That way, when the off plan stops being viable, you can go back to the plan until you find another way to go off plan.
It's easy. I just get people involved with the stream and see where it goes.
Okay. What will you be doing to get people involved in the stream?
Streaming.
Yeah, honey,
Streaming
please.
what?
Give me whatever. if you give me like a what do you call those super chats or whatever? Super chats give money, don't they?
Yes, but your channel needs to be monetized to be eligible.
Okay, good point. Then well, I don't really have much to stream on then. Probably just games. A lot of gaming, but I think it's kind of a saturated place.
You should do what they do on Twitch and make a hot tub stream.
I
Well,
mean,
yes,
that could
but
probably
the hot tub stream still has the plan of chatting with chat, and you need to be kind of big before that's viable. So you need something to do to draw people in the first place.
I got a plan. You guys remember Muck? No, I'm not doing this.
You can probably do City Skylines.
Yeah, but it's kind of a slow and boring game for people to watch. I mean, I could do it. I could be like, hey guys, what should I do with this district? I built the district, do something about it. I'm gonna just mess with this district, you know? Play the vanilla.
So that is your plan, and you could go off the plan by bringing up random topics, discussions, commenting on comments, or like, I guess, chat, not comments. I get terminology mixed up sometimes. But you'll always have City Skylines going in the background, so that if there's a lull in the conversation, you can go back to talking about your game.
Okay, I could probably stream it and show like my intuitiveness with the game because like I know a lot of people don't understand how the game works.
So 10 minutes left of the stream, 10 minutes left of the stream. Any last minute comments, questions, or critiques, please leave them now or forever hold your silence.
All right, that makes me confused. Okay, but yeah, maybe I should do City Skylines. One day stream City Skylines, you know, because like I don't really go into this stuff with like a true plan. It's more like I like playing this game. I'm gonna play it, and if people like it, you can watch me play. Give me some input if you like. You know.
Do I have City Skylines?
Yeah.
So
there we go. That's somebody. I do.
What did you say, Bronny?
I said, who knows how to sew? You can tell me how to do this.
It's easy. You just sew.
I'm not so good at it.
Whoa. Not so good at it. Calm down here.
I need to learn more about it.
You're such a dad right now. Okay. Okay.
Hey, you think this is bad? You should have been here for the Manticore episode.
No. What else is going on? I do just tag streams, but hardly anyone chats. Lol. I hope all of y'all are doing well. I got to go though. Have a good night, guys. All right, the Rainbow Ranger. Do well and be good. Like and subscribe.
I do not have City Skylines.
You can watch me play City Skylines. All right, cool. I'm starting an audience. I'll do City
You
Skylines.
have Farming Simulator 19.
Huh. I don't know much about that game.
Nor do I. I'm looking through all the free games I have from Epic Games.
Ooh.
I have Grand Theft Auto 5.
Oh, that's fun.
And Hitman.
Okay. I should buy the whole entire suite of City Skylines and then just, alright guys, I built my first little town. You're gonna have to help me grow this town.
There are so many good Halloween games I missed out on because my computer broke at the exact wrong time.
Ouch. It's funny, my computer wasn't broken, but I built a new one. And it's broken.
That's what happened to me. My RAM sticks are bad. I just finally got the return mailing confirmation.
Oh, wow. Which RAM sticks were they?
DDR4 3200 ECC units.
Are they basically the ones that you recommended me?
I have Battlefront 2.
Oh, yeah. I have City Skylines.
Nope, Knife is not interested in the string.
How dare Knife not be interested in the string? Heather, you should be flailing your way back. I can't tell if it's Heather or not, actually.
You can see my Darkrai shirt. My really thick thighs. I love you, kid. God,
Man,
guys.
Belly.
Oh man, I'm just telling people I'm fat.
I didn't tell them you're fat. I just pointed at your belly.
It's fat.
you know what? I think I will stream Cities Skylines. Can I do it on YouTube? Or Hour 2?
This is going to be the last 5 minutes of the stream, guys. Just me marionetting Heather.
You gotta freaking wait till it says 11:55.
Sure.
Ouch.
Heather, don't worry about the last 10 minutes announcement. I took care of it for you.
Well, no, Heather has to say it, or it's not official.
Last 5 minutes of the stream, last 5 minutes of the stream, and that's when the consequences of the concerns season from now. Forever holds on until the next stream. Why are you taking my glasses?
You don't need them. We all know they're fake.
But I can't see without the glasses.
They look better on me anyway.
Man, you think they must be hella fucked.
Ronnie, they do look hella better on you.
I still can't see nuts! You can't fucking do shit with these glasses.
I didn't know you were Val.
I basically am. I really can't see without them. It's just too much of a problem.
I can't find my glasses.
You and Brody should do the Velma and Johnny Bravo skit.
I tried. I got that far, and then I started playing with knife.
Do you guys know what bit I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what
No,
you're
not
talking about.
really.
Alright, so Johnny Bravo and Scooby-Doo did a crossover, and there was a scene where Johnny and Velma ran into each other.
I
And
love
Velma's
that.
doing her, my glasses! I can't see without my glasses! Meanwhile, it cuts to Johnny, who's covering his eyes and saying, my glasses! I can't be seen without my glasses!
Yeah, I love that bit. I liked that also in the Cartoon Network bumpers, they like shipped Johnny Bravo and Velma for some reason.
I mean, Johnny Bravo likes to go after all the mamas.
I
Yeah.
think in the crossover, Velma did have a crush on Johnny.
She did. I loved it. Adorable.
Meanwhile, Mystery Incorporated, she was a closeted lesbian.
No way!
Yes.
Was that the thing?
That is fascinating.
I don't watch enough of that show.
Yes, and she was shipped with hot dog water, canonically.
Hot dog water. It's disappointing. Hot dog water is hot dog water.
Excuse me, she is one of the best dang characters on that show.
Well, maybe I didn't watch enough of it to like know that, but I don't know.
Actually, Jello Apocalypse just did a video about the best Scooby-Doo characters. I left a comment about it.
Oh,
let me
I
see if I
can
can pull it
see it. The one with the thumbnail that says, and why it's Fred.
Yep. He was talking about how to make the perfect Velma, and I left a comment debating it. Let me see if I can pull it up before the stream
I
ends
think,
here, because this is being super slow.
I think I'm destroying your wing, Heather.
Okay, me too.
That's fine. It adds character. Well, I think it adds character.
Shouldn't be that bad. I probably should have showed you my method, but it looks pretty good.
Okay, here's my take on Velma. I think a good modern dynamic for Velma would be to have her have all the traits of Mystery Incorporated Velma, but be really bad. She's mean to her friends. She's just a level 1000 Tsundere and they can see right through it. She's supposed to be a lesbian. She's in a closet made of one-way glass with a spotlight inside. AKA, it's really obvious, but she thinks she's good at hiding it. She's skeptical of the paranormal to an obnoxious degree, and all her investigation of anything along those lines is riddled with unjust dismissal and confirmation bias. She was traumatized as a kid, either from bullying or paranormal incident, so despite her desperate desire to be part of the mystery scene, going in wholeheartedly requires working through some past trauma that she's just not ready to face yet. The important thing about this particular approach is that there needs to be multiple instances where she does science correctly, getting excited about unexpected results, theorizing about completely absurd outcomes that are entirely impossible, etc. But the second anything paranormal enters the equation, she goes full skeptic. Also, I kind of agree about stunting her social aptitude, but not being socially clueless. She should be good at manipulation due to her book smarts, if she seems the type to read a psychology book for fun, but she has a hard time forming meaningful bonds with the people, particularly due to her aforementioned tsundere tendencies.
Interesting.
I don't like this.
Last minute of the stream, and last minute comments, questions, or concerns. Please say the nav, hold your silence until the next stream.
To clarify, I don't mean tsundere as in like calling people baka, because it's not Japanese, but just being mean to people she cares about, but beneath it, she does really care about them.
What you mean, Brian?
Interesting.
I think it's pretty obvious that I actually care about people, and I don't really.
Exactly.
I don't count as a tsundere.
You're completely assuming.
I most certainly am not.
Call me a baka brownie, I dare you. Call me
You want to smell like a baka.
No.
You guys know that May May?
Yes, I do, and I also know that it's midnight.
I also know that the stream is over, so I'm gonna take
Oh boy.
take a minute to thank my patrons. By God, can you not kill anyone?
Come on, Bronny, we have lives too, you know.
Wait,
Bronny, can you not kill anyone for 5 minutes?
freaking so Emerald Spencer is one of my patrons, and Aaron Davis, DJ Skywalker, Filmer Brony, and we actually got a new patron last week, I think it was Pat G500. Let's give him a round of applause. Pat. Thank you for joining the patron. If you'd like to join the rest of my patrons in Discord server, you can go to my Patreon, link in the description, and get $10 per post. You'll be able to join the server. We'll talk about stuff. Freaking General was kind of active this week because I just found funny pictures of cats and had a whole pizza debacle that if you want to know more about, follow my Twitter. But if you feel like I'm not worth as much and it seems like too much effort, you can go ahead and give me $2 per post, and I will start putting together a kazoo cover for you, and you will love it, and it'll be the best thing ever. Totally awesome sauce. If you feel like I'm worth a one-time donation, go ahead and hit my PayPal link in the description. Give me whatever amount you think I'm worth. No negative numbers, please. And with that, I think that's it. Let's say goodnight in alphabetical order. Let's go with Edits Kuna. No, Bronny, you'd be first. You start with a V.
Good night, everyone.
What's that fucking look? What the fuck is that look? Look at his fucking face! I'm gonna kick his ass.
Wow, I feel like I'm not
Put that back in your mouth.
good nighted properly.
Not using that right now. I don't want it to dry out.
Spousal abuse.
It is. Anyways, Coon, you're next. Edits Coon.
Yeah, thank you for letting me come in at the last 30 minutes. You know my drill, like and subscribe.
All right, good job. Emerald, you next.
Have a good night, everybody.
Clean a kitchen and pass out. Bye-bye.